And microphone check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, that seems to be good. Just watching for flashing and stuff. Hi, Rangi. Hey, Polya, thank you for hanging in there with me on this. Irvi hung in too. Hi. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, let's try something different here. All right. Let's try this again. You see? You have to take the lens cap off. Very important when it comes to cameras. Let's see. What do we got here? You saw flashing? No, I did too much. It might be the user interface glitching? No. Okay, first of all, the sim is a little messed up here too. It went over to Europe and I'm trying to load into SoCal, Southern California here. Yeah, I realize I left the shirt over there. I usually only wear the beach shirts are getting really old, so if I'm not on, I take them off to save them. They're getting really old. So you saw it flash. I saw a flash. Gosh darn it. I don't know. Let's see what happens. So that's right. Yeah, when we go with the you know, that shirt. Okay, let's see how this loads in. I may try another reload. Hey dogs, welcome on in. Technical difficulties today. Yeah, it's just right over there. Let me go and not be naked on. Yeah, these things are like 20 years old. Yeah, you're gonna go do the leg to San Diego? Good. I see this little flash at the bottom of the screen, and I think this looks like the sim. Okay, I saw another flash up there that I didn't see on the sim down there, so I may still be in trouble here. Yeah, this is just an old one. It's an old Caribbean kind of a thing. This was back from the boat days, so it's pretty. They are getting on. The sim is also taking forever to load in. I wonder if the sim isn't in need of a prop. Maybe I need to delete and reload the sim or something. This one looks like from Disney. Oh, really? Okay, this was the last flight, and it's back over in Billund. Danville. Hi, Danville. Welcome aboard. Let's kind of go with this for a while, and let's just see what happens, okay? Something is being really strange with my sim today. But, yeah, it's being really, really bratty. So I'm not sure what's going on. How much longer before the new spy game gets released? I mean, it would be great, you know, then maybe Sim Update 4 would fix all of this. I think it's frozen. I think it froze. I don't. 2026 is when we have to wait for the spy game? Okay. Well, I don't think I can take that much time off. What's Task Manager say? Task Manager says it is frozen. All right, take 2. This has been one of those days. Can I declare this a brew in the cockpit day and just go over and... Right now, I've got a lot... The last little bit of the green tea right now. But this may have to be a brew in the cockpit day. I did play Pong that one time successfully. Hey, High Priest Medea. What made it green? Radioactive vodka? No idea what made it green. Yes, grab a whiskey, cry for it. Yeah, I may have to. Law school. That's right. We could go to law school with Polyot. That would be fun. I mean, you've only been on the bench for a while now, but I think that we could probably start your new book, Stories I Promise Not to Tell. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, here we go again. Let's see what happens. And we're going to look. I've also got my big monitor set up there over on Meld. Usually it's really small so I can see if it's going to be flashing or anything like that. Arch NDA is here. Hi, Arch. So I've had all sorts of trouble today. I will train you all up and put you to work. Really? Can I have? I've got my real nice Joseph Banks suits from when I used to work on TV. Can I just run around saying Denny Crane, Denny Crane? That would get old. That's probably not a good idea. Ground school. Yeah, that's right. We're doing ground school today. Hi, Arch. Yeah, good to see you. I had to raid you a few times because I've got some sim problems today. Stormy here was having a little bit of a meltdown. I've decided that I'm trying not to have a meltdown either. It might have to be a brew in the cockpit flight after all of this, but we're going to try and make this work. We are hopeful that things are going to work today. That's right, we will be the most rambunctious law students ever. But now is your opportunity to do your Professor Kingsfield impressions, right? From the TV show and the movie, The Paper Chase, which is something I saw as a kid and said, okay, I'm never going to be a lawyer. I'm never going into the law. Because John Houseman as Professor Kingsfield scared the crap out of me as a kid watching that show. Your mind is mush. Oh my gosh, that was a mean teacher. Okay. So, then again, if Shatner can do it, anybody can do it, right? Okay, so far so good. I haven't seen anything big up there yet. Nope, I don't see flashes yet. Those who are not good in practice of the law turn to teach. Well, that's the way it is, right? Those who can't do teach, and those that can't teach are put in charge. I think that's my mom was a PhD and philosophy professor, and you know would say on occasion, you know, those that can't do teach, and those that can't teach are put in charge. So I mean, I think it applies to everything, and it's certainly applied to most of the people that I worked for. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Those that can't teach Jim go to prison. Oh my gosh. Oh, does that leave the door open too? All sorts of inappropriate jokes. Uh-oh, I think I saw a flash. I don't know. Yeah, maybe they should give drama a try. I think I saw more flashes there. Well, let's see. I've done all sorts of stuff. I guess the only other thing is to think about maybe just deleting Microsoft Flight Simulator and reinstalling it or something like that. That might be the next bet if it turns out to be a real bad thing. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Oh, I saw a flash at the... Oh, boy. I don't know. Clear the shader caches. That might be. Maybe reinstall the sim or redo that. Have you tried resetting the capture of... Well, it's just a screen. I'm not capturing the game, Irby. I'm capturing monitor number 2. So whatever is on monitor number 2. But I can go... and just look over here. Do I have anything capture full screen fit? Okay. Hi, Tim Dog. Sorry, I'm also coughing an awful lot again, too. It got chilly. Let's just see what happens. All right, KSJC. KSJC. The thing is I'm not so sure. Good nobbin, Captain Chris. Hey, thank you for coming in today. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I did set up VATSIM. Let's try gate 12. Okay, I see an America West flight over there. That's got to be dogs. And there's Southwest 1949. Hello, Viz. We're trying. I don't know. I can still see that there's flashing and stuff going on. So clearly something's being weird. But it's nice to be back. I really miss, when it doesn't work. The camera's starting to lag too. Really? The camera is lagging. Ugh, boy, that's not good. Dog says, okay, CTAF is 124.0. Yeah, I see the flashing at the top of that too. The thing is I don't see it unless the sim is running. Because I sat here and just watched the screen, within there. Dogs was at gate 9. It flashes more when there's movement, and it's fine when nothing moves. So if we do the live stream and nothing moves, no airplanes move, I'll just do a freeze frame of my camera there and nothing moves, maybe we can keep going. Just stay very, very still. There's a wabbit over there. Jeez. So let's see. There is one thing that we might also do. You don't think that it's the sim. Yours works pretty well. Maybe it has something to do with the stream. Elmo Radar had the issue and now he's offline. I did say a wabbit. The fact that the camera and also the audio would suggest that this is not the simulator. And I'm seeing massive amounts of flashing over there too. So massive stuff over there. I'm just going to go over to Big Cam and see if we see any flashing while I'm just moving around. Yeah, there's something going on. Yep, that camera's that camera's messed up too, isn't it? Something has changed here in Stormy. I have no idea what it is. But no idea. We'll try and turn off the cam for a while and see what happens. Let's also try and turn off Volanta. Because I haven't even got Volanta going. And let's just see, maybe it's my camera. Polyot says it's the GPU. Well, I did just update the Nvidia stuff. Shift C. Okay, so here's our cockpit. Okay, I don't think it's the camera. If your Meld Studio keeps flashing, the issue is likely related to webcam settings, graphics drivers, or the software being in beta state. You would do, Loviz says to do a scan and repair with something called WinToys. Pauliette says I have to use the DDU tool. And I did save the DDU tool over there. Drivers lingering. I went and I updated I went through and did my driver updater. And I did the driver update and I did all of that. So I have never used Win tools. Win toys, I guess. I've never done that. When you update drivers, it can leave some things behind. They can cause issues every so often. So I'm just gonna go over here. I do see that flash now. Boy, that's big too. You think it was that it was all actually the Star Trek? It was Star Trek, the original series. I was doing Constellation stuff. Running, but you clear the shader cache. Is that something I can just do right now? And do a clean install. So clear the shader cache, and I could roll back. I actually rolled ahead for that. So I rolled ahead on that one. Well, obviously this is going to be irritating and causing a problem. We've had this 2 months ago, so it wouldn't be a bad driver. No, it could be something. So one of the things that, so there's two things that I'm going to be trying here, I guess. One of the things is something that Polyot sent, and that's this thing called DDU. And so this is just, you know, download this and clean it. Tim Dog uses NV Clean Stall last time I had issue. NV Clean Stall. I haven't heard about that earlier. And then Loviz says there's something to try. Loviz says look at something called, it was over here in chat, WinToys. NV Clean Install, either that or DDU. Oh, they do the same thing? You do NV Clean Install with DDU for the driver. You do those together. DDU is recommended by Nvidia though. And this is something that Loviz says to look at. It's called WinToys. I use a little thing over here, and I've used this for a while. It's updated, it's paid for, and a bunch of other stuff. I'm using a little thing called Advanced System Care is what I've been using for a while now. This is what I've been, you know, going through and I've used this for about a year and a half now. But I don't think that's part of the problem. It allows you to tweak Windows and makes it better. Okay, I know Dogs is out here that wants to fly and everything, but I think that the flashing is going to get annoying for you all. And that's just not going to be good. Display driver uninstaller. So I have several things to try here. I think probably I'll give that a shot. And keep giving this a try. But there's also this thing called WinToys that I'll take a look at too. But I probably should try this first because Polyot said that this thing is really good. So here's the download for the USA. So it could be I'm going to have to do some things like this. You send instructions in Discord before you do. All right, I will look at that first. I'm just going to go and put this in my downloads folder. There's some good videos to help you do the clean reinstall. So apparently something's wrong with the graphics system. Something happened. I have no idea what it could be. I haven't changed anything here, but we'll just keep working on that. Okay, so let me see. Over on Discord, just let me make sure that I've got all of that. And you sent that over in chat. I see the chat that you did. Okay, I see your chat, and I'm going to follow those instructions. So sorry about this. This has been really, really annoying. I don't know what to do to fix it except follow these instructions and do this, and I will try and make sure that we've got this going tomorrow. Dogs, I know you're already signed in, logged in and ready to fly. I hope you have a nice flight today. And I will try and make all of this work and see if I can't, get it going for tomorrow or something like that. The new driver is working great for low vis. Okay. And I found your instructions, so I'll do that as well. So I'm going to go and learn how to do. It makes sense, but if we give it step by step, try this, that, then Dave gets overwhelmed. So it's easier to just go with the D. I think so. Yeah, I don't want to get overwhelmed on this and just try and fix it. So I will keep you updated over on Discord. We'll just try and slowly, I may pop up and down on the live stream and test a few things a little bit today just to see what happens there and give that a shot. But I've obviously got some sort of a computer thing going on here, so I'll try and sort it out. Thank you for being here. Let's see. I guess Arch NDA is gone. Why don't we go and see Kenko? Why don't we go see Kenko? It's always great to see Kenko. And say hello for me, and I'm going to try and figure all of this out. I really appreciate you coming in. Thanks for putting up with these problems. I hate it when these things happen, but we'll try and get it all sorted and fix it. And again, if I pop up and down, I'm just testing. And I'll see you tomorrow, 1800 Zulu. In the meantime, as always, please stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you in the friendly sim skies. Cheers. And I can't even hit the raid button, okay?